Fresh garlic, not
That
garlic in a
chick,
jar that's already chopped up.
Hope will say her name is, or whatever her name is.
Really old
She does look
garlic,
like
and
him.
it's gonna make your dish taste terrible.
And I can't believe he's related to her. That's awesome. She's hot.
2 cloves of garlic.
She's hot as fuck.
If you don't like garlic, you can leave this out, but something will be
But I
missing.
see her boyfriend. She's got a really good looking boyfriend. Her ad wasn't. I don't know. So I don't even fuck with her. Otherwise, I would have fucked with her online.
Again, remember,
She does. I can see the resemblance now. It was a shocker. I thought it was I thought she might be related to my other family. And that's good to know. She's a nice lady, judging from her posts and shit, and the shit she posts and her attitude. I'm like, wow, what a nice chick. Everyone else is an asshole. Not that I stalk her, but she's just essentially a hot bitch that you would go back and be like, who is this? But she comes across your shit, so you just like, eventually you get to know him. You guys got that eye thing in your family that I love. You have the most gorgeous eyes. The other bitch looks like too. The other bitch on YouTube looks like she might be related. It's not just spaghetti and shit like this. She's making, again, someone else is making, she's making it this time of year. For, tuna meatballs, and they sound delicious. You do them just like a fucking meatball, but to get the tuna to bind, you have to use potato. And you don't want to boil the potato, because it adds water. And yeah, you want to keep the meatball together. It sounds delicious. Now I want to try these fucking. Oh yeah, we woke up and she's got the peanut oil. Oh dude, those are gonna be so fucking good. Oh, the Pig Ditch movies? I'm not answering any questions about those because I can't even validate that was me or what the fuck you stole. I can't validate that shit. Let her family ask you questions about that. But I don't think so. I think it's from one of her surgeries or something, but it's none of your business.
Now.
That's no good. I can't comment on that shit. Are you mad? Are you fucking nuts? All you need to be looking at is titties. Titties, 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 and my dick exploding. That's all you need to be looking at with a video like that. What the fuck else you looking at? Trying to what are you, like, making mimeographs of the fucking tattoos and trying to find her down? Let me see, what kind of, identify her by that and dental records and shit? Just jerk off to the shit and shut up and be glad you got it. I want that back. Jesus Christ, you can't have what I can have. Just get away from me and get away from my shit.
A very classic dish from Sicily with all of the wonderful flavors of that island, which is also half my homeland. So there you have it. Tuna meatballs with capanatina. Tuna with couscous is something you'd find in western Sicily, like in Palermo and those areas. So couscous, this is it right here in the bowl here. You say cooked, and here's what it looks like when it's not cooked. And all that is semolina and water that's made into a little pasta bean. That's all it is. And when couscous cooks, like a half a cup of raw couscous can give you 3 cups of cooked couscous. So this is a great salad to have. And it's very indicative of some of the other ingredients that come from Sicily. So here we have couscous, which originally came from North Africa. So to this, we're going to add some lemon zest, because if you've been in Sicily, you know that there are lemons everywhere, and lemons flavor a lot of dishes. I don't know if you watched the shows last year, but we actually did a cake made totally with the whole lemons, the way they do it in Sicily. So I'm adding about the zest of 3 lemons. So we've got lemon in there, and now you can start to think about this being very, very lemony flavored. And here we have the juice, a lot of juice, of 2 or 3 lemons. And you want to mix that around in the couscous. And then with this, we want some mint. So here we have some fresh mint. Let me move that out of the way. Because again, mint plays a big role in Sicilian foods. In the caponata that
I don't know why. What did you want? Yeah, it sounded like an avalanche. You see? What's that sound? I don't know. It sounds like an avalanche.
Pasta. And you want to always use fresh herbs.
Sounds like an avalanche, Dada.
Okay, there's our mint.
I love you too.
That goes
Now give
right
me
in
that
there.
good nut and give me that bitch right there in the middle.
And we're going to mix that around.
Forever.
And we're back
Come
to tuna.
on,
Yes.
Morgan.
So here we are. We've got
Oh
those
my
tuna
God.
fillets
I want
in
to
olive
fuck
oil. And we
Morgan.
just want to
So
flake
fucking
that.
bad.
Remember, we made those beautiful
Who doesn't?
tuna
Everybody wants to fuck Morgan, I bet.
meatballs.
With that body.
So just flake it. You're going to use
Did
the
you fuck
oil
Morgan yet?
as well.
No. You did it?
Once
Oh,
it's
why? She
flaked.
fucking people? Fucked everyone.
This
dude.
goes together so
Fuck
quickly.
it. Love
So
fucking
if you're
Morgan.
saying to yourself, what's for supper? I don't feel like cooking. And you have these ingredients in your pantry, you could
Wanna
have
get your dick
supper
off,
ready
bro?
in no time.
Always.
We've got the tuna.
Morgan just got back.
And now we want
Give her a
some
call, bro.
shallot. Shallots in
Really?
the onion family has a little mild
call her for life?
flavor.
Think
So
so.
1 large
Excellent.
shallot, or if you want to use less, you can use less. And a little heat. We need a little
Morgan.
heat. So some hot red pepper flakes
Grouse is on the
to
phone.
taste.
Like it's 1980 and shit.
Piacere, as they say in Italian. You gently mix this. And now we want some tomatoes. So here we have some tomatoes. In Sicily, these would be
Says
plum
Morgan.
tomatoes,
Picks
or
up
they
the
would
phone.
be cherry tomatoes. Put some of those in. Mix that around. See how colorful this is? It's so good.
My
And
face
then,
looks fucked up like
just
this. There we
because
go.
we're in a place where they
There
grow
we
some
go.
of the best pistachio nuts, and they would be from Bronte, Sicily. The pistachio nuts of Bronte are called the green gold of Sicily because their color is so vibrantly green. They actually have what's called a sagra, a festival of the nut, of the pistachio nuts. So we're going to put some toasted pistachio nuts in there and give that a toss. And then just a little salt and pepper.
You like
And
a little
we
juice,
are
man?
good to go.
Look how disgusting that bed is.
So, there you have it.
I just
2
use it to
ways
sit on
to
it.
use tono. Today, I took you to Sicily for 2 classic dishes that you can make in your own kitchen. And we started with a classic that's called caponatina, a takeoff on caponata, which is a mixture of vegetables like zucchini and eggplant, onions and peppers that we cooked separately and then flavored with some anchovies and capers and set it aside until we made these delicious tuna meatballs. and now they're sitting on top of the capanatina. It's a great antipasto, or it can be a main meal. And then, if you want to try something else that's just a little bit unusual, why don't you make a couscous with tuna? There's very little cooking involved. All you have to do is boil up the couscous and then take those tuna fillets
Dude, I look like a
and
fat
mix
old man
them
in that-
with some
in this
spices, some
camera
lemon
mode.
juice, some lemon zest, some mint. Put it all in a bowl and eat it with some wonderful toasted bread in olive oil. And until I see you, Nella Cucina, again, I'm Marianne Esposito. Ciao.
Learn more about the culture and cuisine of Italy's many regions and prepare many of their unique recipes by visiting Marianne at her website, ciaoitalia.com. Funding for Ciao Italia was made possible by Uncommon Flavors of Europe. From the mountains and pastures of Europe come Asiago PDO, Pecorino Romano PDO, and Spec Alto Adige PGI. 2 cheeses and a ham with traditional places of origin. Parmigiano Reggiano. 2 words, 3 natural ingredients, countless generations of Italian cheesemakers, 900 years of experience. Parmigiano Reggiano, the only Parmesan.
Movable feast with relish. Indulge in a pop-up banquet featuring ingredients found around the world. Next on Create.
I'm Naima Smith, and here's what's happening this week on Create. Looking for inspiration to declutter? Matt Paxton suggests writing why on a large note card. Whether moving, downsizing, or rearranging, the why helps you stay focused. Then get fly. Travel with Ernest White II as he discovers what bonds us. Food, faith, and culture in a 5-hour Fly Brother Marathon this weekend. For this and more, check out our schedule online at createtv.com.
Hi, I'm Darlene Newman. I'm a traveler and explorer who yearns for food, culture, and adventure. Best known for my public television series Travels with Darlene.
I want to go down to channel. I want to work at Channel 16
my DIY destination is always
WMHT.
Create, but I'm inspired to be someone completely different, like a professional painter, seasoned scrapbooker, or queen of culinary goodness. That's a thing, right? Because on Create, it's not about who you are, but who you want to be today.
Ciao, I am Nick Stellino. I love cooking and my family loves to eat. What could be better? Now I'm going to share with you the family kitchen secrets that I learned growing up, and we'll find ways to cook everyday meals with a special Italian twist. And ladies and gentlemen, there you are. This is for you, and this
I don't even
is for
know.
me. Bon appetit.
Do you like the pussy photos I do? The photos I do of chicks?
Cooking with Nick
Aren't they
Stellino
awesome? I
on
love
Create.
chicks. I love the
And
face
we'll
and
show
the
you how to
photos.
cook food that stirs your
I
soul.
love your girlfriend, dude. That's what I tell people.
Well,
I love your fucking girlfriend. Where'd you get her? Oh yeah. Look at that pussy. I can already tell you're a very happy
It's a
man.
brand new season of testings.
What would you do if I took my fingers
these look
like
good.
that?
They don't look good. They look great.
And I put them, and I put them on your wife's pussy. I think you'd like that. What would you do, baby? What would you do?
Hi, I'm Leslie Sabraco.
With
Join
my
me for
fingers in your
inspiring journeys that
pussy,
reveal the history,
just
culture, and
like
fascinating people that bring to
that.
life classic and modern cuisine. Here's to deliciousness. Travel the world in 100 days, drinks, dishes, and destinations.
Dine and discover the world. on Create.
Can't get enough Create? You can go online to shopcreate.com
What would you
and
do,
buy
honey?
books, DVDs, and more from your favorite Create hosts and programs. From home improvement, travel, cooking, and
What
gardening.
would you
It's in the
do
bag at shopcreate.com.
when I lose that
You can do it
glue?
yourself at createtv.com. Find the latest schedules and
All over
recipes. Learn
Lulu's
helpful
neck.
tips from your favorite hosts and
Little
shows. Or do
Lulu's
some shopping.
neck.
Inspiration is just a click away. Online at createtv.com.
From the editors of Relish.com, we bring you Movable Feast with host Alex Thomopoulos.
So we're going to be doing something a little differently today. We're off to meet two of Boston's most innovative chefs. James Beard award-winning chef Jamie Bissonnette
This is gonna be wicked good, kid.
and rising star chef David Barzigan.
We're gonna actually poach some eggs in there.
Wow. They're going to help us source some of Boston's more unusual ingredients. Lookout Farms is our first stop, where we'll be harvesting a fruit that was once solely reserved for nobility, the elegant and sweet Asian pear. And let's be honest, being in Boston without any seafood is like being in Paris without any bread. But instead of hitting up a local seafood market, we're off to Boston Smoked Fish, pioneers in this seafood-crazed city. And once we've gathered all of our ingredients for our feast, we're off to Chef Barzigan's critically acclaimed restaurant, Bambara. We're
I could've
planning on
sworn
getting
one of my
creative in the
girlfriends
kitchen
was
and
autistic,
dishing up a
man.
one-of-a-kind, mouth-watering courtyard brunch for very hungry friends. That's all happening right now on Movable Feast with Relish.
I can imagine.
Coming
What's
up
wrong with
next
that, though?
on
Nothing wrong with that,
Movable
right?
Feast
I don't think
with
so.
Relish. Major funding provided by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Geico would like to take a moment to say
So
thank
depressing.
you to our military service members at home and abroad.
Why would you
for all
tell
their hard
people?
work and
It's just a
sacrifice.
weird
All
communication.
sleep easier
That
knowing
thing's
you're out
weird.
there keeping us safe. And
It's
on
too
a
weird.
personal note, I just
Fine.
needed to get that off my chest. Thank you.
Geico, proudly supporting the military for over 75 years.
We can't just take from nature, so we collaborate.
Gotcha.
Ocean Spray works with nature every day to farm in a sustainable way.
Ocean Spray is a proud sponsor of Movable Feast. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. We're committed to saying no to artificial flavors and sweeteners in our brewed iced teas.
I am Enrico Oricchio, the founder of Belgioioso Cheese. I came in 1979 from Italy with my family in the memory of Italian cheese.
Ripe coconut with no added sugar and low sodium.
Welcome to Boston.
Thank you.
Is it really marketing?
It's so good to see you too, bud. I'm really excited to be shown around the city by you two chefs because you really pushed the envelope.
What if you're
of the
in a
culinary
group
scene
watching
in the
shit
city.
and you're just
Boston's so
you don't
unique
want to
in
be a
this
part of the
area we're
group. You
in
want
right now is
to
very
be private.
innovative.
Why can't that
If you
ever
look around,
happen?
none of these buildings were here 10 years ago. This was pretty flat. There was nothing except for the fish pier. It was no man's land. The industry here has gotten a lot more progressive. There's a lot
So
more
fucking
influence
bizarre.
from other cuisines.
I
It
just
used
wanna
to
fuck
be
my own
Italian
bitch.
and French.
Not have to deal with
and
this shit.
New England American. Now you'll see
Ultimately, keep her
things
off
from
course, that's
everywhere.
we're
It's really
watching.
great to see how Boston is stepping into the culinary stage a little bit more in the last 15 years than it had 20 years ago.
So can you talk to me a little bit about the spirit of Boston?
I think people are very open, very blunt here. You know, I think sometimes we get a reputation of kind of being a little too aggressive, but people here are actually pretty friendly.
Come on! What are you talking about?
So we definitely know this city has a lot of spirit in it. What about the food, the ingredients, the farming here?
I mean, there's some of the oldest operating farms in the United States in New England, some just outside of Boston.
Yeah, and right now
Wild.
it's the perfect time of the year for apples. It's a huge product here.
And there's some newer companies that are working down here on the fish pier that are doing a lot of innovative stuff. Doing like smoked fish, which is what we're gonna go to check out today. You're gonna love it.
Well, this is the first kind of brunch that we're doing here on the show.
I love cooking brunch. I can't wait to cook brunch with you.
Well, I feel really lucky to be shown around this city by you two. I know for a fact we're going to come across some pretty awesome ingredients.
You will never know what to expect when you're with us. Let's head down this way.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So we're down here on the historic Boston Fish Pier. As you can tell, this
We're
is
so
a working
hot here,
pier.
you know.
It's
You're all little
110
hotties, though.
years
This whole
old.
group.
And
All the
at one
little girls
point,
and guys?
There were 4 deep back here
So
on
far.
both sides of the pier. In the last 15 years, there's been a real renaissance.
That's the only good news I've heard.
Of new,
Really,
younger
it's
companies
remarkable
coming
news. I'm like,
on.
really? Is that you?
Great
Really
being
you,
here
though?
Because we're surrounded
Wow,
by
bitch.
all of our suppliers, so we're getting really some of the
He said
greatest
you
fish
got
that
a
New
fucking
England has to
hot
offer.
family, don't
What
you?
sort of fish are you smoking?
Hobby
guys?
benches, right?
We do primarily salmon. We do a beautiful Norwegian salmon. We also do a wonderful Alaskan salmon when it's in
All these
season.
motherfuckers
Tell me
all
a little
like,
bit more about the
all
brining
beautiful and
process.
shit.
Sure. So the brine really depends on what species you're working with. We start with a wet brine, and we have various ingredients that we'll see once we go inside what those are.
Well, I'd love to actually see that process and get to taste some fish.
Sounds great to me. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, we're inside now, and we're joined by my business partner, Chris, who has been with me since day one. Where we are right now is in the raw brine area, and this is kind of where everything begins here. This is the building blocks of our flavor profile that you're going to get in the final product. And every ingredient here plays a special role. First and foremost, with making a brine, you have 2 basic building blocks: salt, of course, to cure it, and brown sugar. Our freshly minced garlic. All of our products are gluten-free, so we use a tamari soy sauce. And then we've got our ball of bay leaves. A little bit of warm water right now, just kind of help melt down, break up that brown sugar, any clumps that might be in the salt.
It already smells awesome.
Yeah, it smells great.
Very, very strong, pronounced smell.
So after it sits in the wet brine, what's the next process?
Then we're going to put it on trays, and we're going to put it in our drying room, depending on the species, anywhere from 24 hours to 48 hours.
Can I add the bay leaf?
Yes, you can add the bay leaf. Now is the proper time in the bath. About 2.5 pound to 3 pound sides of Atlantic salmon.
So after the salmon is brined, it goes into your drying room and then it goes to the smoker.
Correct. Okay, yeah, now that this is in the brine, let's go see some that we brined. So here's some salmon, and if you can tell the difference from what we just put in the brine, this kind of has almost like a plasticky look to it. It's got firm edges. It's stiffened up a little bit, and that's exactly what we're looking for, and that's perfect for smoking right now.
Awesome.
That's right.
Well, let's go over to the smoker
Let's
and
check
see
out
how we
the
finish
smokers.
this fish off.
Okay, let's do
I'm
it.
gonna say it again, but when do we get to eat?
Really what we're looking for is that nice golden brown. And I think we can take a look inside.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
There we go. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful color of smoke. So this is our salmon bacon, which is coming along nicely here.
And what type of wood are you using to smoke your salmon
So
bacon?
this is a cherry and pecan blend.
Cherry and pecan.
Yep.
Smell it.
Smells
Smell the cherry.
incredible.
Yeah, totally.
You can see that nice golden color.
That's my girl.
Just that beautiful
Such a
marbling.
genius.
You can eat. That's as fresh as it gets.
Genius, baby.
Really intense in flavor.
Nah,
but still a nice
Bagging
balance.
stuff,
Yeah,
just crispy
Baby.
texture outside, and then it just melts in the center.
It
Exactly.
literally melts in your
Callie, I'm
mouth.
sorry. Was that loud?
So
These
what do you
headphones
guys
are
think
really
you're
good.
going to use
man.
for our
I'm sorry.
feast today?
I got super excited
Bro,
about
you're
the
screaming.
salmon bacon, so I was thinking,
I got the good headphones on.
Turner comes along and it says, everyone has a God that looks like them.
Everyone but us.
But
I don't care if God looks like you, but why does he have to look like you? Fine, he looks like you. No, cool.
A lot of folks ask why they're dishwashers.
Gives a shit.
Soon, make like
Jesus Christ looks like me. Jesus
Sit back, Jimmy.
Christ.
Another awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because your father's an ass.
Jesus Christ looks like a good piece of pussy. Jesus Christ looks a little like that bitch. If I had it my way, I'd punch him in the fucking throat if he did that to me. Ooh, there comes Jesus. Yep. Fuck right there.
That's like the third pair.
Whatever. Get away from me. He's always got to stand over the good channels. Gotta watch that.
Shipping costs
Put it
and
back on
print
that
out
one.
shipping labels. It's my secret.
Wolfgang
ingredient.
Puck!
ShipStation,
Wolfgang
the number
Puck!
one choice of online sellers.
And Wolfgang Puck.
Go to
Yeah, there he is.
ShipStation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
New day, new choices.
And Malto Mario,
Get
dude.
the results you want, backed by our lifetime smile guarantee.
Wolfgang
From
Puck!
this to this.
And Malto
Get
Mario.
started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
This is my phone. It's also my new bank. Go to Bank, the ultimate app that makes banking super easy. There are no monthly fees with direct deposit, and I get 10 times the national average on my savings. It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at gotobank.com.
Baby, you know I wanna fuck you.
Welcome back to Live Online, powered by BetMGM. Hey, there's a game going on in a couple weeks. Have you heard of it? It's pretty super.
Does it involve football?
It does.
I don't know what that game is.
Me too. Oh, Super Bowl. That's right. Oh, how silly are we? Okay. You know what, Brad? I heard that it's time for a Super Bowl prop, and what I want to know what you have for us here.
Oh, fill up the cup, and we're going to focus on Cooper Kupp. Over or under 28.5 yards for his longest catch. You see the juice there on your screen. It's minus 110 on the over and minus 120 on the under. I don't understand why it's juice to the under. I'm taking the over on this one, guys. He has been over on this in 16 of 20 games this season, including the postseason and the regular season combined. Number 1 among all NFL wideouts in yards per route run. Number 7 in total air yards. And it doesn't matter if you man him. It doesn't matter if you zone him. All Cooper Kupp does is get open. The king of catch is going to do some work, especially with Mike Hilton, who was the primary slot defender.
Come on. Come on, man.
How could I possibly be the shoot?
Andy Blinken spoke with his Russian counterpart over the phone. Ellis Barr has the story from Washington.
One, call the number on. Get the ass money back.
That's awesome. When I moved to
17th place. Congratulations.
celebrations.
Putin said today he was open to more talks. Welcome.
Would power bombs carry Washington and Jennifer Gar?
Veggies and meats are all pre-cut and portioned out. Easy.
I don't have to worry about preparing everything, and that was the
I
biggest
love
convenience
that.
for
I
me.
love tiny little food. Don't touch me. I don't want to eat anything. Don't touch me, motherfucker. I wasn't gonna touch you, bitch. Just chill the fuck out. Sit down, bitch. I don't want to eat anything. I want to drink for dinner. Don't sit at the table and drink then. Why not? I want to be with the family. You can't normalize your alcoholism, bitch, by sitting at the dinner table with us drinking. That's fucked up. It's dysfunctional. Just want to be with the family. You just want to be with the family. You want to sit at the dinner table with the family and drink while we eat the dinner that I slaved to fucking create for you. It's disrespectful. Go in the living room and drink your fucking T-bird or whatever you're drinking, lush lady. Just want to be with my family. Don't talk to me like that. Dysfunctionality, dude.
They can be all that they want to be.
You have an emotional problem. You have mental issues. You need to be on medication. I want you to go down to welfare next week. Put your fucking name on it. Apply for fucking the shit that gets you a house, that gets you the fuck up out of here. Do it today or do it tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow. You're gonna do it tomorrow, bitch. You're not gonna sit here and be drinking. I'm not giving you any more money.
It's like old times, huh?
You ain't stealing any more shit. Your shit need to get a job or get down to welfare. One of the two.
Guy's about to pull off a casino heist and he comes out here, it doesn't make sense.
Wanna be with my family. Drunk bitch, you are with your family. Go sit in the living room and get ready for welfare in the fucking morning. 5:30 is application time. I want them to expedite you some stamps so I can fucking eat. And you're gonna come home, you're gonna go to the store. Yes, you are, bitch. You're gonna go to the store and you're gonna get the fucking shit and bring it back. Milk. Lots of milk. Shit like that.
Where is he? I no clue.
Yeah.
You read me? I'm waking your shit up tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day, bitch. So you can sit there and drink with us, but or drink at the dinner table, but
Whoever showed up the phone.
that's what it's gonna be.
$500. Said you think it was hilarious.
It's hysterical. Go. Go. Carrie's boyfriend is setting us up. He is taunting us.
Now we've lost his trail. Yeah, Jay.
You get eyes on Hunter or his crew?
No, he just sent us on a wild goose chase.
That's what I was afraid of. Because I just got a report that an industrial dry cleaner got burglarized and cleared out a few hours ago.
Dry cleaner?
They handle large businesses in the area, including casinos. And get this, it looks like a bunch of uniforms from the Sicilian were part of the haul.
Those would come in handy for anyone trying to take down the city.
I'll send you guys and Carrie a list of all the customers that items taken.
Thanks, Jay. We'll get back to you.
Alright, so Hunter is playing us. I want you to call Carrie. Tell her to meet you at the Sicilian. And guess what? You're gonna take me to the dry cleaner.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, no mayo. Don't worry about the mayo, Cans. Mayo on a burger? You lose all your taste buds in the joint? It's a joint. The place where I spend months planning every detail of this job.
What is this phone doing? It's bugging out.
That one? You told me that hotshot architect wouldn't be at the office. What was I supposed to do when he walked in? I got the plans, didn't I? Nobody gets hurt on my job.
Ziba, I won't make you go to welfare against Ziba. I love you. Of course I would not do that to you. I don't want to go to welfare, darling. You're my baby. I would never make you do that.
Then last night,
Ziba.
you almost
I
destroyed
don't know. Exactly.
I heard about that.
That's fucking right, Ziba. No. I don't want you to have a job.
I was gonna make our
I
job
don't want a
easier.
job. I want you to die. That's
I
right,
was
bitch.
trying to take the heat. If you so much as to look at her again,
That's right,
I will kill you. Now, come on, let's get to work.
Oh, that's not good. What's going on? Power surges all over Atlantic City. Started 40 minutes ago. Servers are crashing everywhere, including the Sicilian.
Holy. Ellis must have a hacker on his team, kid. This is going on now.
Now, Sicilian security confirms the servers are down, but report nothing else is going on out of the ordinary.
Hunter should have made his move by now.
He's trying to smoke us out. See how much we know. Yes, I remember. All that cash.
That's what you remember? That guy. I saw him playing penny slots at Arabian Kingdom.
Maybe he's just changing up places.
No. There's only one way to find out.
NYPD, keep your hands on the car.
Hunter got you spying on me, huh?
Where's Dan's? I want my lawyer. Yeah, you get your lawyer. Nah, he's good. What's this? Stay in the car. What are you looking for in here?
Oh, I gotta make a phone call. Jay. Hey, listen, I got this poker chip here. It's got what I think is a sketch of the original Arabian Kingdom casino on it. I saw the exact same sketch on a cocktail napkin in Warner's safe.
Didn't Lyndon claim that the Sicilian was the only casino in the world designed by Warner?
Find out who designed the Arabian Kingdom.
Okay. Got it. It was designed in 1981 by a firm, Wellington and Town.
All right, anything about Thomas Warner?
Let me cross-check. Warner. Holy. Warner worked at Wellington and Town from 1978 to 1986.
That's it. Warner designed the Arabian Kingdom casino, but he never got credit for it. Maybe Hunter wasn't only after the plans to the Sicilian casino. He wanted the blueprints to the Arabian Kingdom as well.
The plans didn't show up as missing in Warner's safe because it wasn't part of the inventory. It was more like a keepsake for Warner.
Exactly right. And the Arabian Kingdom is right next door. That is Hunter's target.
Golden rose, the color of the
Next,
faithful day. Live always.
Episodes of The Closer
It's
starting at
golden brown.
6, 5 Central. After that, it's 2 episodes of Major Crimes starting at 8,
If I
7
could just
Central.
put my dick in your ass, it'd be over tonight.
Do you have too much body fat? It tends to accumulate on your stomach, hips, and thighs.
Are you struggling
sick
to
of
lose
this whole
weight?
fucking
Does it
fucking
seem
up.
like no matter what you do, you just can't get rid of excess body fat?
Body fat builds over our midsections. Body fat increases from lack of exercise and poor diet.
The Obesity Research Institute has found the solution. It's
Yes, I got so much body fat.
Liposine is clinically proven to help reduce your
I love
body
it,
fat
dude.
weight and to raise
I
awareness
want it.
about
I
this
love
weight
it. The
loss
bitches love it. Let me
breakthrough.
touch the
The
gut.
company is letting people
Let
try
me touch it.
liposine
That
risk-free
please.
for 30 days.
Touch it.
Just add Liposine for only $29.95.
Yes,
Call
that
right
ass.
now and we'll double your
I
order
touch
for
it, gotta
free
go.
and ship it free too.
Touch it.
And for a limited time, we'll double the
Yes.
size of each bottle for free.
Love
So
it,
now you
God.
have 4 times the Liposine for just $29.95. Plus, you'll get Metabolism as well. Boost your energy and metabolism.
Today, you don't need any Relicar. This shit is for fucking weirdos. Girls want a man that looks like a man. I want a gut. Well, why do I want to touch Daddy's gut? Someone tell me why Daddy's gut is attractive.
Asked to change their daily lives. It's so easy. Just take Liposine. That's it. If you're ready, then call the number on your screen right now.